Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Then he continues and he says, وَمِنْهَا لَوْ وَتُوصَلُ بِالْمَاضِي نَحْوُ وَدِدْتُ لَوْ قَامَ زَيْدٌ وَالْمُضَارِعِ نَحْوُ وَدِدْتُ لَوْ يَقُومُ زَيْدٌ. And of those, موصولات حرفية is low. وَتُوصَلُ بِالْمَاضِي, and it connects to the mazi, so it connects to the mazi verb. نَحْوُ وَدِدْتُ لَوْ قَامَ زَيْدٌ, I wish Zayd stood. What you're really saying is وَدِدْتُ قِيَامَ زَيْدٍ. وَدَّ يَوَدُّ, okay? وَدِدْتُ لَوْ قَامَ زَيْدٌ. The low is over here, it's a wasliya, and this low is a masdariya, wasliya. So what's happening here is وَدِدْتُ لَوْ قَامَ زَيْدٌ is, in other words, وَدِدْتُ قِيَامَ زَيْدٍ. وَالْمُضَارِعِ, and it also connects to mudari. For example, وَدِدْتُ لَوْ يَقُومُ زَيْدٌ. Same meaning here again. وَدِدْتُ قِيَامَ زَيْدٍ. That I wish Zayd is standing or would stand. I wish Zayd would stand. Again here the same thing. وَدِدْتُ قِيَامَ زَيْدٍ is going to be assumed. Is it understood? And قِيَامَ Zayd in both cases is the maf'ul of وَدِدْتُ. Another thing about this low, right, is that it only comes, this low masdariya, which is a wasliya, this one only comes before words which give the meaning of wishing and wanting. Like wadda yawaddu, as he's given an example, and like ahabba yuhibbu, for instance. And any other word like this. Yeah, go on, what are you saying, Ibrahim?
Are you saying in the Quran,
ربما يود الذين كفروا لو كانوا.
Okay, maybe that's not.
Yeah, يود الذين over there, يود الذين كفروا لو كانوا مسلمين, right? You see that? So لو كانوا مسلمين meaning كونهم مسلمين. Okay. So then he continues and he says, فقول المصنف, the قول of the musannif, the statement of the musannif, موصول الأسماء احتراز من الموصول الحرفي. Yes, that the statement of the musannif, موصول الأسماء. Remember he said that in the beginning? He said موصول الأسماء الذي الأنثى التي. So he goes, you know that statement that he said, موصول, he said it to avoid the موصول حرفي. Otherwise, why would he say موصول الأسماء? He should have just said the موصول are الذي. But the reason why he said موصول asma was so that he wanted to avoid موصول harfi. Is understood? So he's just clarifying, isn't he? He's just clarifying Ibn Malik's kalam there. And he says, and what are those موصول harfi that he's avoiding? وهو, so he's just concluding. وهو أن وأن وكي وما ولو. Is understood? There's 5 altogether. Yeah, the one we just talked about is low now, right? Then he goes, now, he's saying now, there's another way. He's saying now, you know the alama for all of these, the sign for all of these, how do you know if they are these masdariya ones, موصولات حرفية? How do you know if they are these? He says their alama, their sign is that صحة وقوع المصدر موقعه, that the occurring of masdar or the placing of masdar is correct in its place. So what you have to do is, you have to in your mind think. So think of that and see if it works. And if it works, then yes, you know that it is low wasliya masdariya. Have you understood? Otherwise, if it doesn't work, then you know that it's a low shartiya. So he's telling you to test it. Is that understood? For example, he says, وَدِدْتُ لَوْ تَقُومُ. He says, now let's look at that and let's see if a masdar falls into لَوْ تَقُومُ. So he says, أي قيامك, it falls. Right? وَدِدْتُ قيامك. وَدِدْتُ لَوْ تَقُومُ meaning وَدِدْتُ قيامك. Have you understood? It falls, doesn't it? It's passed the test. Therefore, we know that low over here is wasliya masdariya. Have you understood? Then he says, وَعَجِبْتُ مِمَّا تَصْنَعُ. He's giving examples of all of them now. وَجِئْتُ لِكَيْ أَقْرَأَ. عَجِبْتُ مِمَّا تَصْنَعُ. عَجِبْتُ مِنْ صَنْعِكَ. Have you understood? I was amazed by your doing. I was amazed by your action. وَجِئْتُ لِكَيْ أَقْرَأَ. جئت لقراءتي. I came so I could read. ويعجبني أنك قائم. يعجبني قيامك. Have you understood? Yeah. That your standing amazed me. وأريد أن تقوم. أريد قيامك. So he says, وقد سبق ذكره. And you know the mentioning of this examples and you know how they fall into this, how they become masdar has already passed. Have you understood? Now he turns away from this and he goes to موصول اسمي.
I was watching almost videos in regards to